So for first up, we have an interview with the editors of Document 1 and the Scribbler.
Yes. And that is Lydia, Adam, and the Watkinson sisters, I believe. Can you repeat?
Can you repeat those names that I can allow them to mute?
Lydia Cutmore, please.
Where are you? There you are. Adam, that's gone, and the Watkinson sisters done as well.
And then we have Adam.
Adam, yes. Adam Clifton, if he's here. Can you unmute him too, please?
Yes.
Hello, yes. I'm here.
And I think, Lizzie, are you unmuted too?
Yeah. Yes.
Right. That's awesome.
Perfect.
Okay.
So both documents have just launched. Do you want to tell us a little bit about how you found the process of, because the Scribbler just moved on to online publication while it was only the second edition for Document 1. So how did you both find this relatively new process?
Well, I think it's quite nice because Adam has been a long-standing part of the Scribbler committee, so I think he can give you more of an indication in terms of what it's been like working on this one in comparison. But I'm brand new this year. I've not been part of any of the other ones, so I think that kind of helped me in a way because I'd not had any experience with it before. So we kind of just spent a bit of time looking online, seeing what other people did in terms of online publication. I think in a way it was really nice to kind of have a little bit of a restart. And I really enjoyed the move online. I enjoyed doing the website. I like doing stuff like that. So yeah, I think it's been really exciting. I don't know if Adam wants to add anything on how the process has been a little bit different for him.
Sure. Well, I mean, for one thing, we're not restricted by space anymore. Well, at the moment, should I say, certainly. I don't think I would have got away with an 11-page article about Philip Larkin back when we were printing, 30-page, 40-page magazines. So that extra freedom, or I don't know, greed maybe might be a better word in that particular case. But yeah, we had an awful lot of contributions, the most we've ever had, I think. And certainly the end result is much bigger than anything we've ever done before. And I don't know if that's a testament to just people being in lockdown and writing more, or if it's because going online has given us that extra freedom. But yeah, it's a really big. It's featured an awful lot of effort on the part of Lydia in particular, myself, Laura, and all of our contributors. So if any of them are in this chat this evening, we thank you very much. And I'm actually in the process of tweeting the magazine right now. Trying to do about 3 things at once, so I'm a couple of minutes behind, but that's all right. But yeah, no, thanks very much for having us as well, by the way.
Pleasure to have you. And don't worry if you're behind, because we are also behind.
Yeah, but Jack, our resident Twitter manager, can definitely understand you. I know you guys have been tweeting the showcases.
Yeah. So, did you ask one more question?
No, it was for everyone.
Oh, okay. So the
question was for both of them.
You just threw me now because of all the technical difficulties. We were ready. But it's live, that's what you get. Take a break. Your breath.
But yeah, no, does Document 1 want to add anything to that?
Yeah, I think for us it was a bit kind of strange because obviously we're very new, so we've never had a meeting where everyone's been in a room together, so we've never actually kind of all physically met. Every time we've met up, it's been on Teams. So that's quite strange, but at the same time, I think it's made it more accessible for people, perhaps to be able to go online rather than physically having to go to the campus in person. we just found it really enjoyable, and I think it's worked really well.
Yeah, I think for us to be able to do things like we've had votes and things like to pick the format and everything, and it's really nice to be able to just share links with each other so we could all have a look at things, and it's been really nice, like a good feeling of community, I think, despite the like the distancing, obviously rather extreme distancing. Yeah, I can imagine. I was going to ask about how you found like the public engagement and the engagement for submissions, but I think you've both kind of covered that. If there's anything else you want to add to that?
Yeah, I was just gonna. Oh, sorry. I was just gonna say, I have put it in the chat as well, but I think what's been the nicest thing for me this year was I was very, very, very scared that I wasn't going to get any submissions and I was just going to have to quietly pretend like it wasn't happening. But honestly, it's been amazing, and all of them were of an incredible caliber, and it's just been such a lovely support to have. And I think it really is just a testament to our uni, this department, and the uni as a whole. The talent that's come out of it has just been incredible.
No, but I've noticed that they're both very quite long, so the number of submission has been honestly amazing from what I've heard from our twin magazine team and from now.
Can I ask how long is the Scribbler then this year? Because Adam said that it's a lot longer than it usually is.
I think I could be wrong by 1 or 2. I think it's 84 pages this year. We do have photos and artwork in between pieces as well, so I think that's made it a bit longer. But honestly, yeah, we were absolutely blown away by everyone's submissions.
Oh, it's nice to see such a thriving creative community. I want to be a part of it.
Yes, it is. Okay. What else? Sorry, we constantly had like so just we
have a lot of notes, so we're
we
trying
have
to
a lot of notes, and it's like
sorting.
because of the stupid laptop, it's thrown us. Oh yeah, so the Scribbler, how was it working with a lockdown theme during lockdown? So what kind of submissions did you get, and like the differences in submissions, how did people take that theme?
I think one of the big differences, which was something I quite enjoyed, but it was also something that was quite intense, that they were very emotional submissions, because obviously a lot of people have had varying different strong emotions throughout lockdown. And I think, as you said, it's a great outlet for people, especially during lockdown, and it brings people together. And I think that's been the really nice side of it. And I hope that people, when they're reading it, will kind of relate to the pieces in it. We had quite a lot that weren't directly related to lockdown, which was also really nice, because it's just nice to see people finding that other outlet where they don't want to do anything to do with the craziness going on, and they just want to create something beautiful, which I think is really nice as well. So I think lockdown, although maybe it's not nice to work with it all the time, because sometimes I was a bit sick of it was still a great escape for me as well, and all of our editors, I think. So it really did prompt a lot of creativity, which has been a good thing.
Brilliant. And Sarah,
how did you settle on the theme of spring nostalgia and rebirth, and like how did you find people's interpretations of it? And obviously the dog is very welcome to answer.
I'm so sorry about that. We've got
No,
rid of them. Did you hear the question?
Sorry, did you say sorry? Oh, sorry, did you ask the question?
Lizzie, did you hear our question?
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
So we asked how did you find the how people like use your theme and the different submissions you got, and was it quite varied? Because I know your theme, you have like 3 themes. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
varied. It was nice because we got some pieces that were more like spring related. We got a lot of really lovely, beautiful poetry, which was really lovely. But then also with like Rebirth, that kind of gave the potential for more kind of dark things. So with the fiction in particular, so it's nice that we've ended up with quite a difference in the work that's come through.
Yeah, I think we've had some really personal entries, and obviously with it being the theme of spring, we've had a lot of like nature writing as well, which has been really lovely, and we've had some really lovely photography as well to go with that. So it's just been really nice and varied, I think, because when you've got more than one theme, I think it just kind of it can give a bit more inspiration, and it kind of broadens the submissions that you get. I think it's worked really well, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think it's nice because they're like prompts as well. So I think from that angle, I think it was quite successful having the three.
Yeah,
I think it was like I've had a look at it since it's released, and it seemed quite varied and also like nicely balanced
yeah.
between all of the different submissions.
And I liked how you put like the different forms together
Yeah.
as well.
But also they're broken up by
yeah,
pictures, so you
yeah.
can have like a bit of a break for a second.
If you haven't already checked out Document One's submission, it has been released now. So if you want to pop it in the chat, anyone who has the link to it, so the audience can have a look at it after the showcase.
Yes. And the Scribbler is also very welcome to post a link to their own magazine if they intend to release it during the showcase.
Yeah. And our final question is, what do you think the future is going to bring for each team and each publication? Are you going to be working on it again? Or I know some people may be leaving the university, which is quite sad, at the end of this year. But
set plans for the future. Any ideas?
Anyone can go first. Just
go.
We'll go back. Where are we? Yeah, I think really for the future we just want to increase the following. Encourage more creatives to join in. Because we're not a society, we have the potential to be able to kind of go into the community a bit more and have non-alumni and non-student work submitted. So I think that's something that we'd like to push.
Yeah, because we've got quite a strong social media following already, which has been absolutely fantastic to see. We've had some really good positive reactions to our posts and tweets and TikToks and everything. So I think it would be nice to kind of spread the message even further, I think, going forward. So I think that would be really good.
Yeah, I think Jaden's done brilliantly with the TikTok.
Yeah,
He's
done absolutely brilliantly. Yeah, they've been really good.
And same question to the Scribbler team. What does the future hold? You're welcome, Jaden.
Well, for me personally, yeah, I'm sadly leaving soon when my MA is over. I am leaving us in the capable hands of Adam as our new president of the English Society and Faye as our secretary. So I have a lot of faith in both of them. We don't currently have, sadly, a chief editor for next year. So in terms of the Scribbler itself, I'm not really sure what the future holds for it. I'd like to think that we'll be carrying on because I've absolutely loved being a part of it and I am so proud of everything that we've done. So I think it would be a shame. And I think to have brought it back this year so much stronger has been a testament to all of our hard work. So I have every faith in Adam as one of my editors and the future president to do amazingly next year.
I'm sure it will be brilliant next year too.
I mean, if I could just basically add to that, really, obviously, it's I personally, having been here for this is my 8th year. The magazine has been going for 7 of those years. It was very good to see the not only the society but the magazine as well be rescued from obscurity, so to speak, and I have absolutely no intention of letting it go back into obscurity if I can so help it. Next year, I won't say that our entire slew of editors is empty. We did have someone run for one of the just the regular editorial positions, not the chief editor position. They might get a promotion, who knows? But certainly, if there's anyone here who is a continuing student and will have the time, obviously membership of the English Society goes through the union, so you'd have to pay the membership, but it totals around £4 if you add our fee to the union fee, so it's really cheap. That's an entire year membership, and then once that's happened, you can run for one of the vacant positions. I'll mention that we need a treasurer for the society, without which we cannot function. So yeah, certainly any continuing students who might be interested, it's not a huge time commitment. Please get in touch with us, because we want the society not only to continue the good work it's been doing, but maybe even build on it. Who knows? Who knows how far we can go? So thanks very much.
Very good luck with that. I do hope, because obviously the society has been like built up again from the ground this year, and I do hope that it can keep
Continue.
going. Yeah. And thank you for Lydia, Adam, and Lizzie and Anna Watkinson for that. And I'm sorry again for the technical problems to begin with. Sometimes these things are just out of our control.
But yeah, thank you for joining us in this interview.